Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Center. So let's talk about PA Cage Fight 20. Promoter Paul Matreselva joining us coming up any day now, February 28th, 7 o'clock, and the anticipation just keeps building, Paul. And you guys have done a tremendous job. Boy, what a great card you have coming up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's, when you're promoting a cage fight show like this, my partner and I always say we're either going to have good luck or we're going to have bad luck. With this show, it's been good luck. I mean, the unprecedented amount of, fighters wanting to be on the card and ticket sales and friends and family buying tickets. We've got a professional video and lighting coming in. We're going to have a great DVD of this event. One fight that really sticks out is Etta Brazeley versus Chuck Kowalczyk for the heavyweight title. I mean, these are big men. They're fighting at 265. For all I know, they might be cutting from 300 pounds. That's just going to be a slugfest. Like we said, 4 pro fights, 10 amateur fights, 4 title fights. Last PA Cage Fight 19 was really good, but we didn't have any title fights. And, the guys are on the level where we can put 4 title fights on it. And I just feel like we're getting bigger and badder every time. Every time we come out there, the show's just more and more epic.
Well, you get guys, like you said, you get some local guys. We'll talk about them momentarily. But you get a guy like from New Jersey and Sean Shorty Rock Santella. I mean, he looks like he's going to bring it.
Sean Santella is going to bring it. I mean, no matter how he feels on that day, he's bringing it. I mean, he's just high impact, high action. And along with bringing it, he's bringing 150 fans with him. I mean, that's huge to be, 2.5 hours away and have that kind of support. I think he referred to them as Shortyville. They have their own section, so he's certainly packing a punch, and nothing to take away from his opponent either. Jimmy Grant, Jimmy Grant has one of the most memorable knockouts ever in a promotion in New Jersey. He knocked out Matt Rizzo, and I don't think he was supposed to. It wasn't supposed to go down that way, so that got him on the map, and that's going to be great. Our co-main event, PA Cage Fight, inaugural flyweight title fight. That fight's going to be epic.
Another one you got, Damian Melendez will take on Sam Strouser, who's an up-and-comer, and he's going to bring some fans with him as well.
Oh, yeah, the whole Bloomsburg MMA community, Andrew Ward and Joel Knott, they've got a great academy down there. I know we was talking to the striking coach. I've got other guys from Bloomsburg MMA on the card as well. Pro fighter, he's 2-1, PJ Sweda. He's actually going to be in the first pro bout. He's taking on Melvis Figueroa. Melvis is actually a training partner of Sean Shorty Rock Santella, AMA Fight Club, Nicotone MMA in New Jersey. So that's going to be a great fight. Bloomsburg MMA also has a debut fighter on the card by the name of Rick Donald. He's making his debut at 170 pounds. Huge following. He's going to be taking on another amateur debut fighter by the name of Dwayne Lynch at a New World MMA in Philadelphia. Aaron Kennedy is back on the card. He made his debut back in September at PA Cage Fight 19. Scored a first-minute submission on that fight and went on to win another one after that. So he's now 2-0. He's taken on Swearsville MMA and Firelands MMA, Andre Lopez. That's going to be a big fight. And then we also have another Bloomsburg fighter, Alex Snyder. He won his amateur debut our last show, PA Cage Fight 19, with a first-round submission win against a very, very tough opponent, Omar Colom. He's going to be taking on 1-0 Kerry Harrison. So, both have one fight each and both have a first-round finish. So, Bloomsburg MMA is a big part of our show, but at the same token, they've got very tough opponents.
Talking with promoter Paul Matreselva here on the John Mendola Show as we talk PA Cage Fight 20 coming up February 28th. And, of course, those local guys that you're getting, Chris Hedis and Jim Jordan. Hey, there's no gimme matches with these guys. They have some tough fights coming up here at the end of the month.
Absolutely. I mean, the Swearsville MMA guys, they'll fight anybody. They feel like they're just at the top of their game, and their records back it. I mean, unfortunately, Richie Gates, who fought at PA Cage Fight 19, he was in your studio, had to pull out of this fight. He was scheduled to fight on this card. He had an injury in training. So it's kind of a big hit. We love Richie Gates, and he's a great pro fighter. He'll be back, but he's not going to be healed up enough to get on this card, but we're going to have him back in future cards. Another really big fight happens at the light heavyweight division. It's going to be Swearsville MMA's Jason Colarusso versus Adam Mattia. Adam Mattia is the most seasoned amateur fighter on the card. I think he has a record right now of 8-6, and he hails from parts unknown So Adam Attia, much mystery with him, but he's got a ton of fights. It's great to welcome him and Jason Colarusso back to PA Cage Fight. They both have fought for us in the past. Neither have fought for PA Cage Fight in the last 2 or 3 years, so that's going to be a really big fight as well.
Paul, how do you guys keep outdoing yourselves? I mean, 19 was huge, 20 is going to be bigger. What's next coming up?
Well, I'm not going to go into too much detail because I'm going to announce exactly what's next at PA Cage Fight 20. But I'm telling you right now, May 30th, mark that down in your calendars, guys. We are bringing the biggest show Northeast Pennsylvania has seen for MMA in probably ever. I mean, this is probably going to be one of the top 5 largest MMA shows in Pennsylvania history. We're talking 6,000-7,000 fans are going to be at it, and it's just going to be huge. I mean, I get the chills just thinking about what we're doing on May 30th.
Well, May 30th is the date. That sounds great. I can't wait to hear the news from you, Paul. Coming up again, you got to be at PA Cage Fight 20 to find out what's going to happen on May 30th. Paul, always great to hear from you, and we really look forward to seeing you at the Woodlands at the end of the month. Yeah,
I appreciate you, supporting us and getting us on your show, and I know where to listen with all the college basketball. Playoffs are coming, and appreciate you delivering all the scores and news on that and everything with your show. We appreciate what you do for our area.
PA Cage Fight 20, February 28th. Big things coming this way. May 30th, Paul Matreselva will fill us in. Here on the John Mendola Show, we are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.